It is a breast milk extravaganza happening right now.
Well, I found this camera here, and I said, I should use that and film, because I haven't today. And if the camera is here, then my husband probably hasn't today either. So, I've just done what I always do. I went to the NICU, I fed my children, I came home. Kitty, get off the table. Get down. Thank you. So, girls are doing great. They were a little tired for the 10 o'clock feed and didn't eat very much. They ate maybe 2/3 of their feeding, which is not bad. They did better on the second, well, Ella did better on the second feed. At 1 o'clock, she ate a good 64 milliliters, so that's double her feeding. And then Dallas ate about the same amount, but she never does get quite as much. She's not quite as coordinated. I don't know, she hasn't quite figured out the sucking. I don't think. Like, she doesn't have the jaw power, because she'll suck, but she doesn't get the big gulps like Ella does. Anyway, they're doing great. They both have low blood counts, so Ella's going to be getting the shot as well. But other than that, they're fine, doing great. And now I'm going to clean out our freezer because this is all the breast milk that the hospital sent us home with, because now that the girls are actually breastfeeding, they don't need as much. So they sent us home with like half of what they had from me. So I need to find some room in our freezer for this stuff. So this will be our babysitting milk when the babies come home, I guess. Anyway, that's what I've done and what I'm gonna do. Derek's just working. That's our lives now.
Ah! Hey everyone, my first official Postman day. And it was the worst day of my entire life.
Oh, heavens. You're such an over-exaggerator.
No, listen.
Worse than herpes in the mouth.
No, herpes in the mouth, so it was like,
See?
the mouth and blah, blah, blah. Guys, one time I had herpes in my mouth and throat, and it was the worst.
And when we mean cold sores, don't freak out.
Oh yeah, cold sores. This one doesn't have STDs, so keep that in mind. Yeah, I got cold sores in my throat and mouth, and it was the worst. But today was like a close second, because, notice, I'm in a sweater, because I woke up and our apartment was 58 degrees, and I was like, ooh, it's cold outside. So I put the sweater on, and then the sun comes up, everyone, and it warms the outside up. So I'm in this sweater. It's like 80 degrees outside. I didn't take water or food, so that will be on our agenda tonight, is getting me a massive mug that I can have water in. I have a headache right now. I smell like a mail truck.
You smell so strange.
It's disgusting.
It's like this weird combination of when I walk past you, I feel like I'm smelling dandelions and motor oil.
I mean, that's what I was in today, is dandelions and motor oil, because those trucks let out so much exhaust. And here's the thing, it was cooler walking outside than it was driving in the truck, but the route that I was on today was just driving in the truck. There was some like parking and hopping and parking and hopping where people have like house-mounted boxes, and I'm like, we're in 2017. Don't have a house-mounted box.
That's kind of weird.
Ugh, they are the worst to deliver to. So if you have a house-mounted box, just think of your mailman and the hassle it is to walk up to your house. I'm so sorry. Anyway, so it was tough today. And then I was at I was at the office in the back, and we walked past the P.O. boxes, and I saw ours and our name, and I was like, hey, this is my P.O. box. I was talking to my trainer. I was like, hey, this is my P.O. box. Can I just take what's in there? And he was like, that's your P.O. box? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, okay. Like, he just said okay. And then I took something out of there, and then my supervisor was like, you shouldn't do that. And I was like, I was told it was okay. So my supervisor got pissed at me. I don't have to go until 9 again tomorrow, though. So that's good news.
I heard you on the phone this morning.
Yeah, because he called me, and he thought I quit. Because he forgot that he told me to come in Tuesday at 9. So I get this phone call this morning, or this message. First of all, the transcription said Scott. So I called him and he was like, hello? And I was like, hey, is this Scott? And he's like, this is Shad. I was like, oh, sorry, my phone transcribed it to Scott. And he was like, hey, I just wanted to make sure that you didn't like quit on us already before we got you trained. And I was like, no, you told me to come in at 9. And he was like, oh, well, it's been a crazy week, so just we'll see you at 9. So he forgot that he told me to come in Tuesday at 9. So I have to go back tomorrow at 9, which is fine. I hope I'm on the same route though, because if I'm on a different one, all of today will be for nothing. That's the hardest part, is knowing where houses are. Because sometimes they jump from 90 to like 1,330. And I'm like, none of this makes sense. But I learned a trick today. When you're delivering, you start at the first house, and then most of the time you continue on a straight line until you can turn right, and then you deliver on that road.
And you just go right?
And you just keep turning right until you deliver every box. So that's why sometimes you'll only deliver on like 2 houses on a street, and then you have to turn and do that little like cul-de-sac, and then you go back on that street that you want.
I see.
So there's my mailman story.
Nice.
I have to drink so much water right now.
Okay.
I'm parched. Hi everyone! We made it to the NICU. We're gonna go see the wee babes. We have some funny stories to tell you though. Leisl was telling me the story about how our nurse was telling her that they were laying facing each other earlier today, and they were like ping-ponging their binkies back and forth into each other's mouths because they suck on it for a while, but then they lose it, and it would push the other binky into the other one's mouth, and then they would suck on it, and then they would lose it, and then it would push the other binky into the other one's mouth. So they couldn't decide. They couldn't decide who wanted to be sucking and who didn't.
And then later while I was there, Dallas had hers in and Ella didn't, but they were facing each other, and every time it came out of Dallas's mouth, it would like, because she sucks really hard. You've heard her in her kissing noises. Yeah. So it kind of does this motion, and it would smack Ella in the face every time it came out. And she was asleep, and so she'd kind of be like, what? What?
So we're gonna go see these wee babes. Come along with us. Woohoo! Look at our little baby burritos. They're wrapped so tight. They're the coziest little girls right now. Sleeping away. Okay, for everyone's information, Ella is here. Dallas is here. Now you know.
Eventually.
What?
Today I watched Arthur the Aardvark.
By choice?
Of course. It was a new episode, and
I said, hey, what a wonderful character. Like a new?
Weird. Yeah.
Like they're still making those?
Like brand new, like I'd never seen it before ever, and the voices were different, and it was weird.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, it was strange. They were very much, because you know how they have 2 like mini episodes in an episode?
Yeah.
They were both like about Muffy, like really heavily focused on Muffy. Arthur was in them for like 12 seconds.
What?
It was weird.
Look at those mountains. Look at those snow-capped, majestic mountains. It was great. Why can't it be this temperature in the middle of the day? Like, why can't it be fall temperatures year-round? Why do seasons have to be a thing?
Opposition in all things.
There's opposition in all things. Because you're hot, then you're cold. Anyway, we have to go to the store to get a bunch of stuff. For me, for my job, for Leisl, for her, for...
Because we're not going to try and freeze bottles in our freezer.
Nope.
We're going to buy bags so we can just stack them.
Yeah. Here you go. Tell the people about the girls today.
Well, I breastfed them. Is that uncomfortable for people?
Absolutely not.
It's life.
One of our videos is literally called Breastfeeding Progress.
Guys, that has 2,000 views, and I'm pretty sure it's because people think they're going to see my boobs. So people watch it and are very disappointed.
Don't be gross.
Why else would it have that many?
Not you, the people.
Oh. I feel like that's why it has so many views after like 2 days.
Because the scuzzy people are like, ooh, breastfeeding boobs.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how like a baby eating from my boob would be attractive, but whatever.
Boobs.
So I fed the girls, and Dallas did awesome. She ate 60 milliliters. Ella was a little bit sleepy, so she only got 32. But, I mean, that's only like 5 shy of what she's supposed to have. So we're not mad about it. And she ate like 60 earlier today, so we can't expect them to overeat every time. That's absurd.
That's true.
So
she might have been full from the last time.
It's true. But they both did great, and that's kind of it.
That's all you need to know, right?
Is that
they did great. they're doing great.
They are doing great. So, I mean, every time we feed by mouth, that's progress.
Yep.
So we're not mad about it.
They'll get it. They'll learn it.
And really, these evening trips are just to feed. We go at 7 o'clock so I can feed them one more time. So that means I usually feed them about 3 times a day. I'm allowed to technically feed them 4, but I have to also feed myself.
Yeah.
So I can't just hang out at the NICU all the time because you're not allowed food in the NICU.
You can't do that.
Yeah. So, but I have decided that once they are consistently eating their full meal when I go to breastfeed, that I'll try and hit more of the feedings. And also once they tell me that they can take all their meals by mouth, I guess. But for me personally, I've decided that once they are consistently eating their full meal or more, then I will go and try and be there for all of the feedings during the day. So anyway, there you go. That's the update.
It is a breast milk extravaganza happening right now. Look at her trying to organize all of these.
27, 205.
Wow.
I just wanted to make sure that I had everything from this.
Because you're going to put them in order?
Well, I just need to label them so I know.
Oh, I see. Wow. Look at this collection of just gold. Good job, babe.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. So, everyone, we just got back from the store, and also Maverick. Maverick is a local Utah gas station. So, if you don't know what Maverick is, I'm really sorry, because it's literally the best. And look what I got. Like, this thing is huge. Because today it was so hot. I would wash them and keep them.
All of them?
Maybe, I don't know.
There's so many, plus I have this whole bag of empty ones.
No, yeah, throw them away. We can always get more.
Because I'm not gonna, because I only need 2 to attach and then I'll just dump them into bags.
Yeah. Yeah. Just throw them away. So, today was so hot with my teaching job. What?
Your teaching job, huh?
My postman job. That I almost died of heat stroke. That's probably why I just said teaching job just now, because my brain's not working right. Anyway, so it was so hot, and I wore a sweater. No, I thought it was going to be cold, and then it wasn't, but it's fine. Our apartment was just cold, because we left our swamp cooler on all night. And then we shut our door to close the cats out, so we weren't getting...
It wasn't on, and Derek turned it on in the middle of the night, and it got cold.
I got hot. I needed to feel cool again. Anyway, we are distracting from the story I'm trying to tell.
Sorry.
So anyway, it was really hot, and I didn't take water with me because I'm just always unprepared. And I didn't take food with me because, again, I'm just always unprepared. And every time I've gone to the post office, which is the 2 times I've gone, the 2 people that I've gone with, like, don't take lunches. They just eat their food on the go. So I should have expected it, but I wasn't, like I said, fully prepared. So anyway, I got my big mug. It's gonna be chock full of water tomorrow. You better believe that. And then we got like chips and cheddar whales, delicious. Those are for like breakfast. I just got like snacky foods plus like sandwich stuff so that I can munch as I go, because that's what everyone else does. So I'm just gonna follow suit and do that. So Leisel's working on her breast milk project, and I'm gonna make lunch for tomorrow. You guys, something strange just really happened to me. So I went and took off my shoes, and I was walking on something, and I thought I was just stepping on like one of Leisel's shoes or something, but I looked down and there was nothing there, and I could tell that it was inside my pants. So I shook my pant leg and a sock fell out. So I'm pretty sure I've been going around with a sock in my pants the entire day.
That's hilarious.
Because I wore these pants yesterday because they were clean. And I just put them on when I went to work today. So pretty sure walked around with a sock in my pants all day today. That's hilarious. We literally have an assembly line going. So we've lined up all the milk. And now I'm telling her date and time. And then she's writing the answers. And I'm pouring the milk in. And then she seals the bag. Teamwork makes the dream work. Well, the breast milk has been all bagged and labeled. Now we just gotta stick it in the freezer so it can be preserved for the children.
So that one day when I don't want to breastfeed them in public or when I'm leaving them with a babysitter.
Here's your food. Ah. Well, everyone, boob juice has been sacked and it's ice cream time. So I'm gonna have some Haagen-Dazs strawberry with some magic shell because chocolate and strawberries are like my new favorite thing. Who knew? I love it. It's delicious. So I'm literally just gonna like pour the shell on top of the ice cream and then eat it. That's the plan. That's what I'm doing. I'm also going to end tonight's video right here so that I can edit it and then schedule an upload so you don't have to wait until like 6 p.m. our time every day. So that's what I'm gonna do. So thanks for joining us today. I had a really hard day, but I'm hoping it will get better. How was your day?
It's good. Babies.
Good babies. I love good babies. Okay, everyone, give us a thumbs up, share our videos, subscribe to our channel if you haven't. Welcome to all you newcomers. We haven't said that in a long time. Welcome, welcome. And as always, have courage.
And be kind.
We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.